Hello, my name is Kagan, and welcome to Wold's Vaults. Wold's Vaults is a highly customized spin-off of the Vault Hunters 3rd Edition pack. Many aspects have been changed, rebalanced, or added to. As a quick 1-minute rundown, Wold's Vaults contains an extensive quest line explaining progression and mechanics, new vault items, including workstations, materials, items, and more, new types of gear, along with expanding on the existing gear types, as well as new cards, new decks, new trinkets, and more. There's new abilities and expertise. There's new mods, some of them as new researches and others available from the start. Expanding on vault mechanics like new objectives, new themes, new rooms to find, new creatures to fight. There are new movement and combat mechanics that can be disabled per person on a server. There are also a lot of performance improvements and many other things. Keep watching if you would like more information as I cover many of these things in detail. To start off with, Wold's Vaults contains a extensive quest line that I wrote for both it and my upcoming mod pack. It goes through the entire progression from level 0 to level 100, greed and beyond, explaining most of the mechanics and items available in both vanilla Vault Hunters and in Wold's Vaults. And will reward you for following the quests with extra materials. As you can see, find a temporal relic and get an extra one as a reward. Give you a slight incentive for learning how the pack works and following in all these quests. Wold's Vaults adds many new vault items, such as high-tier crafting items, many of them created with a special machine, the Vault Infuser. There are 2 versions of it. There are new tool modifiers like the Stylish Focus, which will turn your tool into, will visually change the look of your tool every couple seconds. It will cycle through all the tool types. You can also remove tool modifiers, such as if you had picking on a tool that you no longer want on there, you can use a chiseling focus to remove picking, reaping, axing, etc. In case you had found some really good jewels but don't want all of the modifiers from it. There are a lot of new loot boxes, including inscription boxes, augment boxes, etc. As well, there is a mod box workstation, which enables you to target mod boxes to specific mods for a price. So if you have a lot of mods unlocked and you would like to get one specific mod items out of the mod box, you can use the mod box workstation. You can also get yourself some vault deco scrolls, which lets you craft the vault items like the lodestone here, or say the braziers, or other vault items for your base, like the scavenger altar is a nice green altar. There is also a very big backpack, a very big backpack. Oop. I want to grab the backpack out there. If you look at there, it is extremely big. Look at that. There are also special vault upgrades for both sophisticated backpacks and sophisticated storage, such as the Soul Diffuser upgrade, which will diffuse any valid vault item into the soul dust. There are also 2 ways to open up your vault crates and your vault dolls safely without scattering items everywhere. You use the crate cracker, can put your crate on it, and it will bust it open and put it in an inventory for you. Same with the vault, the doll blender. There are also improved loot. Many of the loot tables have been improved, including in dungeons and stuff. Vault ores also have an improved loot table. If you were to get nothing from breaking a vault ore, you would instead get some smashed gems instead, which can be used to duplicate or which can be used to convert one player gem into another. So if you have a lot of, say, Sparkletine, but you needed Ashium, you can use smashed gems to convert them over. You can also re-roll your vault altar if you get something like 10 item tags or 500 rotten flesh and you don't want to deal with getting all that at the current time, you can use an altar recatalyzer to reroll the requirements. There are also ways to expand the tool capacity using crystal reinforcements. There are two versions of this. One is a cheaper, but you can only use it so many times on a tool, and there is a much rarer one which can be used indefinitely on a tool to keep expanding it out. But it can only be it is very expensive and hard to find. There is also ways to get expertise orbs to get extra expertise points beyond level 100. Once you hit level 100, you will start finding arcane essence in completion crates from the vault, and you can craft orbs from that and gain more expertise than maxing out at 100. Wold's Vault adds two new systems to Vault Hunters. One is a movement system, and the other is a combat system. The movement system is called parkour. You can see in the right above the right side of my toolbar, you can see the lightning bolts, which is my stamina. And if I'm holding run, I will run even faster. Good way to get around the vaults. We'll go here. We go here. We can grab ledges and then climb up like that. Go to third person to show you this. You can also wall run, as you saw there. Oh, I'm not very good at it yet. Yeah, see. Grab, climb, wall run. There's also, you can also do long jump. Doing this in third person is a little harder. I've not practiced. Long jump. You can also break fall like that, which will lower or negate the damage from falling too far, which helps when adding to your feather fall, etc. on your boots. You can also wall run up. You can do long jumps. You can do backflips. It is all optional. You can turn off parkour by unbinding the keybinds for all the different abilities. Or you can hit Control P, which that little flash shows that you have enabled it or disabled it. The other part is better combat, which changes up the animations for combat to be more fluid and stylish. Going on combos here, we'll take one of our new uniques in the Wolds pack, Wolds Vaults, the Aurora Scissors. And as you can see, we use combos. With swords, we have slash, slash, stab. If we, say, take our axe, we just do back and forth slashing. We add other weapons we will go over in a moment. Better combat has you doing more sweeping attacks, so you hit more enemies. A little bit slower feeling, and the timing is a little bit different than vanilla Minecraft combat. Takes a little bit getting used to, but it feels much better because you can do a little better fighting with groups. Better combat is also disableable using the period key. See, better combat is toggled off. And now I will just use the normal Minecraft slap, 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 slap. Same with the axe. Smack, smack, smack. We turn it back on and we have our animations back. Takes a little bit getting used to if you're only used to vanilla Minecraft combat. But I feel it is a lot better once you get a little bit used to the timing difference. You just hold it, you automatically do the combos. But with that, there is a lot of new vault gear that you can find in the vaults. And use. First off is the battle staff. It is a two-handed weapon that will disable your offhand, but it makes up for the loss of your offhand stats with much faster attacking, as you can see, as well as it will have additional affix slots, so additional suffix and prefix slots. So it will make up for more stats and a lot faster attacking. As you can see, the combo with better combat here. Put that back. Next up is the Trident. Trident is a more focused one or two enemy attack. Has more damage for the direct attack. But the bonus is... Oh, we had a cloud go off there. You can hold right-click and throw it. If it has a loyalty on it, you see 2 loyalty, it will return to you. Otherwise, you have to go pick it back up. There are other abilities where throwing the Trident will summon lightning, has a chance of summoning lightning on the enemy it hits. Or Riptide, which instead will have you launch with the Trident instead of throwing the Trident. So you will launch yourself. Next up is the Voltarang. This is a ranged weapon. Good at hitting single targets at range. It does less damage, but you are safer from attack from it while using it. You can see we can pretty decently have a pretty decent pace of throwing at enemies. And you can see the effect clouds are pretty common with it. You lose a bit of attack damage since you are fighting at range, though. So a good thing to keep in mind. Next up is the Vault plushies. These are offhand items. We can put this up in our offhand here. So we have me. I am one of the plushies, yes. It will have survivability and movement affixes on it. So stuff that helps you move around, stuff that helps you survive a bit better in the vaults. So like this one has jump boost 4. Some will prevent you from getting withering. Some will prevent you from losing time by stepping into void liquid. This one will boost your damage output a little, but also increase your resistance. So yeah, vault plushies are your offhand for movement and survivability in the vaults. Next up is the Vault Sack. These are, of course, focusing you on looting. So increase, this one has copiously. This one makes you move a little, mine faster, gives you more item quantity, mining speed and reach. That's what the Vault Sacks are for, is for boosting your looting. Just put this one back. We're going to keep a hold of ourselves here. The last vault gear that is added is called a vault map. Now this is a piece of gear that only starts showing up after level 100 and you have unlocked greed. It is bought in the greed shop. You can apply these to vault crystals to run what are called mapped vaults. They will add a whole lot of special effects, a lot of modifiers. It will be more difficult, but in return of that difficulty spike, you will find items that you can only find in mapped vaults, which includes the mythic level of gear, a new level above Omega. You can only find those in mapped vaults. There are other things that you can only find or you can find easier in mapped vault. Yeah, so you can see here, vault power-ups have no effect. That means fruit and stuff will have no effect. But there are more mobs, and this is a difficult, easy one. There are different tiers. Tier 1 here. But yeah, you apply these to a vault crystal, you run mapped vaults. You can find more maps in mapped vaults or buy more from the greed shop. That one back. But yeah, that's all the new vault gear added. along with the vault gear, of course, comes new vault abilities and expertise. There are a few new vault abilities and specializations for vault abilities. The big specialization is Chain Miner. It is a superior version to what showed up. What is added by Vanilla Vault Hunters. They added it well after Chain Miner was added to a version of Chain Miner was added to Wold's vaults. This lets you mine vein mine across air gaps. So the higher level of Chain Miner you have, the bigger of an air gap and number of blocks you can mine. For the brand new abilities themselves, the first one we have is Diffuse. So Diffuse. Wait a second. Oh, right. It used to be called Expunge. It has been renamed to Diffuse. Diffuse will. Which one of our items has? Oh, wait. None of these have. Oh, wait. No. We have it on our Vault Ring, right? Diffuse will activate all cloud abilities on our equipment. So if I launch this here, it activates the cloud, the chilling cloud on our Vault Ring. I believe it is chilling, right? Yeah, chilling 3 cloud. It will activate all clouds on all of our equipment. It will increase the range and the duration of the clouds. The specialization for Diffuse is called Concentrate. A Concentrate instead, when we use it, will grab all potion effects from nearby mobs and convert them into positive effects for ourselves. So if mobs around us have strength buffs, etc., we will take it off of them and put an equivalent ability or equivalent effect on ourselves. Let's see, next up is Colossus. So Colossus, let's go to the third person here. Colossus will let us grow much larger, and in this large state, we have knockback immunity. We will also have a lot more resistance, so we can tank and fight enemies much better. And the specialization of Colossus, once we go back down, the specialization is called Sneaky Getaway. And with Sneaky Getaway, we get much smaller, and we also get much faster. We also gain some resistance. It does not last as long as Colossus, but it is used for a very fast Sneaky Getaway. The last ability added by Wold's Vaults is called the Wall of Fangs. Another one we should go into third person for. Let's go over here. Wall of Fangs. Here we go. The Wall of Fangs. When we activate it, we have a wave of fangs spreading out from us. They have their own damage, and we'll take a portion of our attack damage and add it to it. Any enemies that are below a certain amount of health, when they're hit by the Wall of Fangs, will be executed and drop a heart frag, which will give us some healing back. Specialization for Wall of Fangs is called Hungry Maw. Hungry Maw will send forward a line of spikes, or a long line of fangs forward, like that. Also make a growling sound. Any enemy hit by... Oh, that was the heart frag, sorry. Any enemy hit by the Hungry Maw will be launched towards you. If they are far enough back, they will be hit with weakness. What was it? It was slow, weak, and vulnerable. And every mob that is hit by the Hungry Maw attack has a chance of dropping a heart frag, like we just saw there. See? Along with new abilities, there are also new expertise that you can select from. Also, why there are expertise orbs, because there are a lot more expertise now that you can choose from. There are new ones, such as Surprise Favors, which has a chance of adding random positive vault modifiers when you enter a vault, always useful. There's also Grave Insurance, which decreases the cost of your spirit in the Spirit Extractor. Very, very useful if you are prone to dying like I am. There's Pylon Pilferer, increases your chance of getting a temporal relic whenever you break a pylon. Because the chance, I believe, is only 1%. I believe it's 1 or 2% by default for getting a temporal relic. So very low chances. There's also stuff like Gambler, adding a new, an additional choice on opening booster packs. There's also Deckmaster, which adds a random lesser deck modifier, or deck core, basically, to your card decks that you craft in the deck station. There are a bunch of other new expertise and also modified expertise. I believe, I don't know if this was copied over to, or if Vanilla Vault Hunters did this as well, but the experience increases the value of Vault experience you gain instead of just vanilla experience, which is not very useful. Yeah, it's new abilities and expertise. There are also many new mods added to Wold's Vaults beyond the Vault Hunters. Wold's Vaults also gets rid of the very buggy, problematic simple storage network, replaces it with Tom's storage, or whatever it's called. But there are many new mods added many are freely available from the start, and others are new researches, such as we have Occultism, we've got Ars Novo, we also have Super Factory Manager, one of my favorites. There is also Psi. Hex casting is always fun. If you are into very, very weird and different magic casting mods. There's also stuff like Scanner. There is Tom's Simple Swords, that's what it's called. Integrated Dynamics, another really good mod if you take the time to learn it. There's also add-on mods to other mods, so you can expand your Botania with Incorporeal, which improves on the Corporea network stuff, or Botanical Machinery, which adds higher machine versions of stuff like the Rune Altar, Daisies, etc. Or, create crafts and additions, which lets you convert between kinetic and RF energy. There's also a few new Omega mods, like Mystical Agriculture, grow your resources. But you, of course, will need a couple other mods first. There's also Draconic Evolution, unlocks some pretty powerful things like the Draconic Reactor, etc. There's also Bagception, which enables you to put sophisticated backpacks within sophisticated backpacks whenever you want to loot the entire vault and every block in it. As well, in the pack, Automatic Genius is no longer required for any of the automated crafting. Each mod now respects automated crafting and research, and Automatic Genius is purely for bragging rights. If we click on it, it is for bragging rights. Okay, few other things to note. The Vault Altar now may ask you for modded items from mods you have unlocked, like such as here we have uranium ingots, because you either have, I believe it is mechanism or industrial foregoing unlocked. You will start seeing uranium ingots. With mechanism, you'll also see osmium ingots on the thing. Create will add stuff like sweet rolls, I believe. Trinkets. Trinkets are a big change, a big mechanic change for Wold's vaults. To start off with, you cannot just directly equip trinkets anymore. You have to have a trinket pouch. Trinket pouches are made in the weaving station, and there are many that you can unlock, but each trinket pouch can hold a number of different colored trinkets. Like your basic trinkets, trinket pouches let you do one red and one blue, or one blue and one green, or one red and one blue and one green. Bigger pouches that you unlock can hold more. So like our hyper trinket pouch can equip 3 blue trinkets. The wizard trinket pouch is 2 blue and 1 red. So there are a bunch of trinket pouches you can unlock so that you can customize your trinkets. So like if we look over here, our beginner's trinket pouch is 1 blue and 1 red. We can also have our trinkets equipped in these spots, and we can take out the pouch and it'll go with the pouch. And then we can swap between different sets of trinkets depending on our build. For when you get into greed and greed trinkets, it's Vanilla Vault Hunters has the greed trinkets, which is basically 2 trinkets fused together. Wold's Vaults instead gives you the Trinket Fusion Forge. It requires prismatic glue, which requires resources only found in mapped vaults. So using the Trinket Forge, let's get ourselves a couple trinkets. Roll what these are, see what we get. So what do we got? Got the Stone of Jordan and the Ender Anchor. Oh, nice. So the first trinket you add to the trinket you add to the first slot here determines the color of the trinket, and then you add another one, and the Fusion Forge will combine them together, and you'll have the effects of both trinkets, but only take 1 slot. So now we can just equip that into our trinket pouch here. So now we have the Stone of Jordan and the Ender Anchor only taking up 1 slot. Let's see. Let's go talk about vault mechanics. Along with the changes to the vault altar, there are new blocks that you can use for the vault portal. Like these are our copycat blocks. These copycat blocks here are valid vault portal frame blocks, but that means you can put almost any other block into the frame and it will count as a vault portal. Inside the vaults, you will have new themes, new rooms, and new objectives added by Wold's vaults. As you can see here, here is the set of new vault objectives added by Wold's vaults. Going quickly through them, and then I'll go through a quick explanation of each one. First, we have Enchanted Elixir. As you gain, so the first 5 here are harder versions of Vanilla Vault objectives, and each one is pretty obvious which one it riffs on. First is Enchanted Elixir. As you are gaining elixir, once you hit like 10%, 20%, it will start activating events. Those events can be good or those events can be bad. It could drop you some extra loot. It could summon some new monsters for you to fight. It can make things faster, make things die in 1 hit for a little while. So the Enchanted Elixir will will activate events as you gain elixir. Next up is Haunted Braziers. There are new modifiers on the braziers. 1 second. There are new modifiers on the braziers, ones that cause ghosts and spirits to spawn wildly as you traverse the vault. So the more braziers you find with haunted abilities means more ghosts will spawn in each room as you travel around looting, making it more and more dangerous. There are also new modifiers to where if mobs hit you, they will eat your vault time. So it is haunted. It is very difficult. Next up is the Unhinged Scavenger Vaults. Unhinged Scavenger Vaults roughly doubles the amount of scav items that you can find, and also moves where you find them. Instead of mob essence only, instead of mobs dropping only mob essence, mobs might drop one of 3 mob parts, such as zombie brain, zombie nose, and zombie eyes will be things that zombies can drop. Many chests have different items that drop now. To help you with something like the Unhinged Scavenger and normal Scavenger, you can make yourself a Scavenger Pouch, which will catch and hold all of your Scavenger items so they don't eat up a bag space. And then you can just open the pouch, take out the ones you need, and put them into the Scav Altar. Unhinged Scavenger is also a chaos-themed vault, so that each room and each hallway will be different themes. That way, all the different monsters you need for all the different parts will be spawning. Next up is Brutal Bosses, which is a different take, or which is an alternate take on the Rune Boss. It was built off of the old it's based off of the Kill the Guardians. My apologies. Objective. Instead, you will find the obelisks and summon a boss instead. Boss will use the Infernal Mobs modifiers to give you a random challenge. It is much more difficult, but yeah, that is Brutal Bosses. And last up, we have Ballistic Bingo, a sort of an enchanted elixir take on bingo instead. Every time you mark a space, an event will happen. The event, of course, can be good, can be bad, could add modifiers, could change things up. But yeah, every time you mark a space, we'll have an event, and every time you get a line or get a blackout, more and more things might happen. But yeah, that's the 5 modified versions of vaults, and then the next 3 are custom versions of, or are custom objectives. Survival starts you with only a couple minutes of time on the timer. To get more time, you kill monsters. You kill mobs. The more mobs you kill, the more time you get. And your goal is to survive anywhere from 6 to 10 or more minutes, meaning you have to kill enough enemies to keep the timer going before you can complete the objective. Next up is Alchemy, sort of like Scavenger. You're going around, you're killing enemies, you're looting chests, looking for alchemy ingredients. When you have 3 of them, you can bring them to an alchemy station and submit them. And sets of 3 ingredients may increase or decrease your completion rate, or add modifiers to the vault. Your goal is to complete the meter to complete the vault. So you need to be submitting the proper sets of items. Last up is a very unique very special objective, which is only found in mapped vaults. It's called the Corrupted Objective. I will not go too much into it, but the Corrupted Objective is very difficult. The longer you stay in a corrupted vault, the more difficult it will become, and that's all I will explain. You will find these somewhere. You will find how to get these somewhere in mapped vaults, as we covered that at the vault maps. But yeah, that is hopefully around roughly 30-minute overview of Wold's vaults and what's in it. I didn't want to go too much into every single thing, but I gave you a good overview of most of the major changes and differences between it and vanilla Vault Hunters. The video after this will cover my mod pack, the Ferret Business 2, which is a spin-off pack of Wold's Vaults. So talk to you then. Bye now. Bye. Hopefully this helped you and you try out either this pack or my pack. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and checking out this video. I hope it helped you learn about the pack. Otherwise, just boot up the pack, read the quest line, follow the quests, and it should help explain how the pack works. But yeah, thank you very much. Bye now.